This podcast is sponsored by Dollar and Eyewear. Activate your alter ego with Dollar and Eyewear and start seeing life through a different set of lenses. Shop DollarandEyewear.com. Tell them Demetrius Lee and Angela Lee in the Lee Life Experience Podcast sent you. Thank you.
Welcome to a new episode of the Lead Life Experience Podcast. You have Angie and Demetrius here, and we will be your hosts for this evening. And we want to tell you thank you. We always take the time out to say thank you to all our Lead Life Experience subscribers. And if you are new, hey, how you doing? Welcome. And if you like this podcast, if you like what you hear, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and listen to us to all the platforms that you subscribe to your podcast. And listen, if you want to get your topics heard, you just don't quite agree with Angie and Demetrius, you really want to get your topics heard, don't forget you can do that. Or you can become a guest, and if you want to remain anonymous, you're welcome to do that as well. You're going to do that by texting 833-370-1608. Put relationships without an S in the comments. So thank you so much, very much again for being here. But don't keep us to yourself. Go ahead and share and being able to let more people, invite them to listen in to the podcast. So Demetrius, how you doing today?
Don't just love the Honey Bunch. How about yourself?
I'm wonderful.
I'd like to tell the nice people, artists, and listen to this podcast. Like my wife say, we appreciate y'all. Hit the like button, share, or hit the down button. Don't like button. But, we want to hear your input. And please share and subscribe to your friend. Because by you hitting the like button, it get the more people. It get around. Maybe you didn't like it. Maybe it fits somebody else, was going in their life. So we appreciate that. We're trying to reach everybody we can reach. Help out. All right, Honey Bunch.
Yes.
Back to you.
All right. Let's go ahead and see where we're going today. Listen, Demetrius, a lot has been going on in the news, and we are officially over 3 weeks in to the 2025, and a lot has transpired since the last time we recorded. So we got a letter here that came in, and I'm gonna read this. And you all, we're gonna do a disclaimer. I'm gonna do it right now. Demetrius and I are not professional life therapists. We only get our perception, meaning that the advice, you can take it with a grain of salt if you like, but go seek medical help if you need help, if you need a therapist, if you need a doctor. Don't say you heard it or even begin financial advice, because I think last time we talked about stop. We are not your gurus in those areas. So please do not blame the Lead Life Experience on whatever you decide to do with your life. It is our perception, and we just giving you based off our opinion. So Demetrius, make sure you let them folks know.
That's
Let
right.
them
We're just
know.
going out. Hey, we ain't professional. I'm just telling you what I think.
That's right.
Don't take my advice and use it. Use your own thinking.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you an opinion of my view. But I want you to use your own view. Don't take my view. Me and my wife.
That's right. Okay, we're gonna go into Dear Lead Life Experience Podcast. I hope this message found you well. My name is Terry, and I live in Greenville, South Carolina. All right, South Carolina coming in the house.
It's about an hour, 20 minutes away. Yeah.
I want to reach out to get your thoughts on a recent development regarding the President Trump order that allows men on child support to claim their children on their income tax at the end of the year. As someone who is interested in this policy that affect families and individuals, I'm curious on about the potential impact of this decision. How do you all feel that it might change the financial landscape of those who involved? What are the broader implications for the society? Thank you for y'all insight, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. And best, Terry. So Terry, I'm gonna take it that you're a guy, because I know Terry can be. I know males and females named Terry, and so Terry, I'm gonna take it that you're a guy because you own us.
He did say men on child support. I heard him say, you really say men on child support now.
Well, when he
I'm
said
so,
child support, and when I felt like he was worried about child support, I feel like it was coming from men. Yes, I do
okay.
know it is a female that is on child support. I don't know. I don't know if I ever even thought about Demetrius that you put me up for child support. I don't think that was even a thought that that I could have been put up for child support, but I don't think I really worried about being put up for child support.
I sure did. Well, I worried about it for that.
No, I'm just saying that men be worried about
Uh,
it. Women don't be worried about it like that.
Cause they know a man don't know them do that. Men have their own business. Men need women need men to help them with their business. Men don't need women to help them with their financial business. And most times how I go.
But I'm just saying that I do know something. I know a female that's on child support. From her child. She has a son, and I remember her, doing a discussion about it. And again, it's kind of more normal. I don't know exactly how to be able to put it where they need to be. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, we're gonna press on because our child is 27 years young and we don't have to worry about
Yeah,
that. But
yeah,
if I
yeah.
get pregnant again and I split, who going up for child support? Who going up for child support?
I thought you were gonna keep pushing forward. Leave it alone.
I'm just saying. I'm
And I
just
got a lot.
saying.
I got a lot to say about that.
You got a lot
Let's
to
go.
say. Okay, all right then. Listen, this is not about us. This is about Terry, and Terry asking a serious question about this particular topic, and I did see it going on. And I'm the first disclaimer that I'm gonna say that when it came out, everybody was I read several comments, and you can go and Google this for yourself. Put in hashtag child support, hashtag what Trump said about child support, and you'll be able to get you some of the posts and videos behind it. But it was a guy, and I want to say that he was on TikTok or Instagram, a black guy, and he put that narrative out there. And he had to come back and retract after he went ahead and said that. So first it was gonna be, men's paying their child support, get to claim the child on the
Kids.
taxes.
Yeah.
But he had to come back and he said that his video reached 1 million views. 1 million, maybe over 1 million. But anyway, it was on, and if I be able to find it, I will add that in here because again, we don't want to spread stuff that we don't physically know. And when Demetrius and I did the research, we could not find it is a law at all. If you all know how the Congress work, but we could not find it. We seen the speculations of the talk, but not anything concrete
I
information.
found what he said. He did say that what he was gonna do, but it's showing that he didn't sign no executive order yet. I couldn't find that he signed an executive order on that. But he did say it, like in his campaign trail, he say stuff like that. And that's where it comes from. I think. Go ahead. That's what I think.
Yeah, and again, I think you have to realize that politicians say what they need to say to get in there in the chair because again, his predominantly number of people that chose him or voted him in were men. So, so again, I feel like there was a narrative he knew he could speak to a lot of people, and plus him being a man that had 3 different baby moms himself, so I'm very sure he know a little bit about child support. So Demetrius, what did you have for Terry?
You touched on a lot of material. Like I said, we looked into it, man. We couldn't really find what he signed on that thing. Like I say, he signed a executive order, but I saw some thing where he talked about it and people talked about it. But I believe it's gonna happen. If he ain't did it, that's what he's talking about. Most lately, like what he been talking about, where he got in the office, he been putting in effect. He been pushing everything he said he gonna do. He been doing it, man. So I think it's gonna happen, Terry. Like I say, I ain't seen it yet, but y'all women get ready. But I think it's fair. I mean, a man paying all that money a year, all that money for child support, then the end of the year he can't claim his child. No, that ain't cool there. Now, the woman, you take the child support money, or you claim the kids in a year. You ain't getting both of them no more. He better stop that. And I believe that's a good idea. I mean, I think it's a wonderful idea for the women and men, cause the women gonna get y'all a big fat check, go buy you a nice car. You know, if you don't put them on child support, but you don't. If you do put them on child support, you'll get your money through the year. You have money, get your money through the year, and the man, you get your money at the end of the year. So that's a win-win for everybody, I think. I don't think nothing bad about it. I'm gonna let you go 100, but I can tell you want to get in this conversation real bad.
Mm-mm.
I got some more. You gonna put your little two
You go
cents in
ahead
there.
and finish. You go ahead and finish. I can wait on mine.
I got time. I want to hear your two cents. I can't get over. I want to make sure.
Okay, I very disagree. I feel like that a child staying with the mom because your child support money can only go but so far. And I'm not talking about an athlete. I'm just talking about a plain, ordinary human being that's working to pay the bills. I can pretty much say it, and I'm gonna say it because I had my child in the household with me while I tried to work. Your mom came along and easing lighting the load up for me not to have to, worry about that part. But I'm gonna speak by the time that I did have him. From the time that I did have him, and you only paying at that time, you was paying $500 a month. When you talking about paying for him, and he want to go to get McDonald's every day, or he wanted to get even the football things that he liked that you liked it or enjoyed, you ain't mind paying for it. You didn't mind paying for the extracurricular, him going to be trained by Harvey. You didn't mind signing up for the football. Those things you didn't mind doing. It was those other things that you were not leery of the him being sick, of you having to miss job when I had to take him to the doctor. So you don't even know none of those things. You didn't pay the tooth fairy. You never did experience all that. So I don't feel like in the law is because a lawyer did read state out the law, the custodian parent, the parent that the child stays with, that you with and you paying house payment, light bill, your $500 is a contribution to those everyday necessity bills. So just say even if the light bill and everything else that come with cable. So if you only paying your fraction of the month, and I'm gonna go even further to the ladies that have to that make didn't get that, and they still had to pay and being able to do that every day. You don't know because you never did have to get your children and raise them from the ground up. And Demetrius, you wasn't a parent that stayed home to be able to care for them while they sick. So if you had to stay there with Nikita, if you had to stay there with Demetrius Jr., and you had to miss work while they were sick, or anything that would happen, or a stomach bug, or having to get off your job early to go and take care of those things, all that stuff get missing in there. And you saying, "But Angie, they ain't not getting sick every day." No, they might not get sick every day, but if they don't went to school and another child sick, then they had to go home. If school's out, then you got to make other accommodations. Or even if you paying to get them a babysitter, you having to take extra snacks. So when I'm hearing that, and you only talking about the monetary part, then I think it need to be another common ground if women gonna have to take back the child support, saying, "Hey, you the daddy, but you get to go off scot free. Start you a whole nother family with somebody else, and then you and your new family get to claiming just because you claim on income tax, and I'm over here staying with them every day, and I'm single, or even if I do have somebody, I'm counting on that monetary gain to help get me through, the cracks. And a lot of times, before you say, "Well, Angie, I was giving you my money," a lot of times, and I have bank accounts to prove it, many of the years that you was paying child support, that money went into a bank. It went into Anderson, South Carolina, into their credit union, everyone. And I think he had saved way over $7,000. So when you're talking about money, I'm letting you know every mom on child support is not wastefully doing the money. If I could, when I became a nurse, I didn't need the child support money like that, and I gave him his own child support. So again, it's a double edged sword for me. But again, I'm gonna let you have it.
Yeah, you need to get back to a real man. Let me handle this thing here.
A real man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, everything you say sound real good.
Yeah.
Look good as hell on paper.
Yeah.
Sound good now.
Yeah.
But the men paying this money, the women taking this money, getting their men, buying the men's shoe with my money, or taking my money, going on a trip with another man. Okay, you getting it through the year. That man, I need that money. I paid you $7,000, $8,000 a year child support. I need that money in a year. If I can take my girl on a trip and go out and have a good time, my new girl. What kind of shit that is? Y'all women, these women, y'all paying, getting this man money. Half the time, y'all ain't putting the money on the kid. It need to all of y'all with the money, I say. Because you getting the money, you buying shoes, you buying your pocketbook, you getting your hair done, you getting your feet done. That's all y'all do with the money. Then you go on trip, you go to the bar with your girl, buy drinks and trying to look cute while I'm paying the money, struggling. And my girl, I'm home with, she pissed off because money going out of our household because I'm getting to you. But at least now my girl will be happy. At the end of the year, because we're gonna get us about $5,000, $6,000 stack. So baby, we invested in my baby mama, paid that child support money. Now we gonna get it back at the end of the year. I think that's a fair deal, honey, bun. You get the money, and like you talking for yourself, but you did all that when the barber was sick, whatever. I got it. Some people do go through that. Yeah, but still, $6,000 a year, and I don't get nothing at the end of the year, and you do everything you want to do. I don't think that's right. And Terry, I don't know you on child support or you about to be on child support, but Trump gonna sign that thing probably. I don't know how it's too much hype around it. And what the man say, everything he say he gonna do, he been doing it now. And I wish he would put a law in everybody who on child support, all of the women, see what they do with their money. That's what I think. And it should be a mandate too. If you put on child support, the state should pay for a blood test. Pay for the blood test and get it done. Get it done for the man and make sure. That's what I think. And to go back and find out it ain't the man baby, woman need to pay his money back. Need to pay the
You
man
think
money back.
so? Well,
Yeah,
the judge asked you about a blood test. Well, why didn't you say yes? I should have got one.
hell, I knew that I knew now. I probably should have said, yeah, paying all that money. But, cause I got to make sure. But, cause I didn't do that. I know that my son. But I'm still, it's better to know for sure. I don't care what I think.
But
Go
that's what
ahead.
I'm
You can
saying.
have it. You can have it, Miss Lee. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm just only saying that when you're saying that and you based it on, granted, if if a man is on child support and he want to make sure, granted, he's there is free will. That is a free will ticket. He can go and do whatever he like. I'm just only saying that you pushing off a narrative that I'm trying to think and I'm trying to think because Demetrius, you was on child support for both of your children. It's not like it's not like you was saving just like by coming for me.
Whoa, whoa, no, I don't want you for yo.
No, you was on child support for a
I,
while for
I
your
was.
first one.
I started on my first one, but she dropped it.
Yeah.
She dropped the child support.
Why did
Then
she
I
do that?
started paying.
But why did she do that? But why did she do that?
She dropped it. Be honest with you. Back at that time, I paying child support. You had to pay for the daycare, and the daycare. When they charged me, I paid the right amount of money. But the daycare was taking all the money. She didn't want to pay the daycare, so she told me, "Nah, I take you out child support. You pay the daycare, then you buy clothes, summer clothes, and stuff like that." That's how I come off of it. That's how I came off of it. So if she didn't want the daycare saved me. The daycare was like back then, I think about $80 a week. No, about 60 something. I get her $80 a week. That's what I pay $80 a week. Back then, 19 shit, about 93, 92. So that about it was daycare. So yeah. So I went on to
But do you know what daycare is now? And you expect hold let me run this back. You and I had a previous discussion on parent on people paying in relationships, married people paying their own bills. And you said, and it's not feasible for one man to take care of all the household bills. Time is different now. So you mean to tell me that you think a woman, regardless of her job title, she can afford to take care of daycare and try to keep the household bills going with no help? That means that don't even sound. That's not even logic.
I never mind. I just paid what they told me to pay. I paid you what I
No,
was
no.
told to pay.
Hold on.
Oh,
I didn't say that. No, 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 no. Let's get this clear. You was ordered to pay 1,000. You negotiated with me and begged me, and we could come to a common agreement. But that's not what the law on the paper is supposed to have been, and you know that. And the judge told you, that lawyer told you that, Mr. Lee. Let's go ahead. Since Miss Lee don't want anything, let's go ahead and give her what she want, and so we can ease these things and walk on out. So when you sitting up there and you saying that, when you have somebody who's not trying to go and put their foot on your throat and still knew you had to leave, even when you came up in hardship, I still let you slide like, "Ange, I'm having a hard time." Okay. All right, this, then, and the third. So when you're saying this stuff, I want you to make sure that, cause there's some listeners out there, Demetrius, that might not be in their kids' life. One thing I can say, Junior knew you. It's some men out there that don't have a relationship with their kids. They was just a one night stand or something. So just an encounter, they end up procreating. It wasn't a divorce like you and I was. So I want you to, watch the message that you're sending out. Cause some kids, they'd rather have a
Hold on. What
relationship.
kind of message? What kind of message I'm sending tonight? How you confirm my
I
message?
think you sending this message out to all men, no matter what. You know, don't take child support, but you, as long as they in a new relationship, for them, you and the new family just ride off in the sunset. That's what I think.
No, I'm telling them be glad to pay the child support now. Pay it. But you gonna get the money back at the end of the year. Shit, that's a big lick. I need that little chunk. But see, the problem with that,
What is that?
y'all women want that chunk at the end of the year. Y'all looking for it too. So
Yeah.
you got to pick your partner. Do you want it through the year or do you want it at the end of the year? That's kind of like people raise their dependents. Like you raise them from 0 to 9. You get your money through the year. At the end of the year, you probably gonna have to pay back. You pick your partner when you want. So I'm asking you a question. Say it is true. You're gonna go down like that. How you want your partner? Through the year? Or how you want your money? You want it through the year or the end of the year? How you want it? If you're the woman right now, had a man on child support, and the law is in effect, how would you deal with that? Hold on. Before you answer that, let's take a break. It's break time. I want you to really think about that when you come and ask this question. I want you to have your thoughts together. Take it break time. We're back, y'all. We're coming back.
All right. This is the Lee Life Experience Podcast. Welcome back. This is the Lee Life Experience Podcast. And listen, if you are just tuning in, I want to make sure we bring you up to par. We is talking to Terry. Terry is asking more information on our insight about the new potential Donald Trump child support law that potentially might be coming on the docket for when you paying child support, you get to claim the child at the end of the year on your income tax. Demetrius and I are agreeing to disagree because I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Being a woman that was a recipient of child support, I'm not a fan. And so Demetrius, being a man who was on child support, he is a fan of this potential law going into effect. And he's saying his views and I said mine. But again, you, the listening audience, I would love for you to create dialogue into the comment and being able to give us your situation or your scenario. If you're a person that's on child support, give me your pros and cons. If you're a person saying, hey, you know what, I'm a receiver of the child support. No, he's not carrying my son. Why or why not? Or no, I'd rather get my child support, like Demetri said, at the end of the year and being able to wait until the end of the year.
Hold on. Let me ask that question again, because we got to come back to it. I'm asking like I want to. You say it.
Mhm.
I asked her before we went on break, y'all. The question was, if the law was in effect, do you want your child support money, will have child support through the year, or you will get your lump sum check at the end of the year? You can't pick one. So you got to go. So which one would you take? So I'm asking again, honey, but if you have a chance to pick me on child support, would you want it through the year or the end of the year? You can't get one. And
I'm
the floor is yours.
I'm choosing get mines every month. A lot can happen at the end of the year. Anything can happen, and I'm not waiting. I need my money. I need that supplement income. Like for instance, for me, I was going to school at the time, so deadline to load up for me taking care of expenses while I was trying to work. And I wasn't able to work like a full-time job. I was able to work a weekend job until time came. So I want that money to come to me every month. I do not want to wait till no income tax time because I worry about income tax time at the end of when it's time. That's my stand.
Good. And my stance on it is,
Mm-hmm.
Terry, I don't know what you got going on. I like to pay child support.
Mm-hmm.
I want my money at the end of the year. What I get? It might save me from paying back taxes. and it might get money in my pocket. But I do want to help the lady at my child. So, man, I would try to. I would still pay child support. I would. That's me talking to you. I was saying, man, you crazy. But yeah, I get my money in the year. I can get a test credit with that child. I would like to do that. So, but I feel like where it's going at, I know a lot of women gonna get mad. They don't like this kind of stuff. But y'all been doing it for years. And I'm for somebody gonna say, well, I ain't never did it. Well, it's time change come. Change coming now. We're up at the change. So you can't keep kicking these $500, $800, $1,000 a month, and then the man at the end of the year, then your man go on vacation all year long off the man. No, I need me something at the end of the year if I can take my old lady on vacation. We can go out the country. So you gotta be fair for the playing field. That's just where I feel about it. And Trump, like I say, everything he's been saying, he been holding his ground. Every move we've been saying, he been holding it. He been doing what he gonna do. Everybody don't like Trump. I know a lot of people don't like him, you know. But I like Trump. I like President Trump. I like him for a businessman because, I just read his books and stuff. So, and I try to do a little business. He got some good business ideas. So he just changing him. He talking about, allegedly talking about, I know he trying to get rid of the federal income tax. So ladies, that gonna help you out too. He trying to get rid of federal. All you be paying is state taxes, and that's it. And no federal. Then people work overtime. You be getting overtime tax free. So women, he do all that, you still gonna be good to go. If you at the end of the year for tax money. That's what I think, Hunter. But how you feel? How about all that when the fake say he did all that? He got rid of your federal income tax. All right, you work overtime, you don't tax your overtime. You work at a restaurant, you get tipped. All that extra money to a woman.
Mhm.
So in the year, you should be good to go. Let the man claim the child. Shouldn't have a problem with it. That's what I think. These women getting mad about it. I look on social media, everybody mad about it. I think all this stuff happened. They're gonna be good. Everybody gonna be good.
Demetrius, let me just put some because like I say, you have your own mindset of it, and I'm gonna apologize to you because everybody wasn't born on your side of the track. You talk about to somebody who came from a single parent home out the trailer park, and I know what struggling is. You had a two-parent home, and both of your mom and dad was hardworking individuals. I'm not taking a thing from them, but they catered to you and your brother. So y'all then your struggle is not the same struggle as another person that's out here. You can call it whatever you like, but I'm just only telling you what it is. So my view of that you are saying something about what he talking about. He only texting, he's saying tax free on tips, tax free on things that's working over your 40 hours. Who want to work over the 40 hours? Where are you gonna have time at? Who's keeping the children if I'm doing all this work? I'm
People
paying.
jaw like that. People jaw stuff like that.
But I'm just saying somebody is if I'm doing a lot of working, somebody else is making money because I'm not there with their child. Neither are you. So that means I'm still having to pay money out in order to do that. But if you were to pay me the child support that I deserve to get paid, I wouldn't have to pick up all these other side jobs or worry about nobody getting um all the extra money coming in. Cause it'll be enough to suffice, I would hope, to put in. Like I said, I'm not speaking for everybody because I knew a lady, she was getting just $83 a month for child support. $83 was nothing. But when you decide to um go on child support, when you ladies, I want you all to listen and be aware of who you procreating with. Don't just go off on somebody because they smelling good. Don't just go off of somebody saying hello, how you doing, and you and everything that comes with it. Knowing that you laying there, however the action took place, and for you to end up with a child, and then now we at the table with this here. I'm telling you, because I have got divorced to the same man, I have seen how love turn to hate. And the unfortunate part of it, Demetrius and I got back together. So again, when I'm speaking from when Demetrius and I was in a bitter place, and I'm speaking from Demetrius and I getting in a better place. So when you're talking about Demetrius and you're talking about a woman and you getting a job, I'm just gonna say you have a daughter with 2 children. She's not married. You don't think that man deserve to give her anything? You know
Yeah, I say yeah.
hold
Yeah,
on.
money.
Your daughter, wait a minute. Your daughter is hard working. She
Yeah.
working a third shift job. Who's keeping those children while she up? Not you, not the grandmother.
The daddy doing
Somebody
it.
got no, I'm just saying somebody has to do it. If the dad is not in the picture, somebody has to do it. Which means that all that working she doing on third shift, she got to count on somebody else to protect her babies and while she work in peace for whatever amount of money they gonna charge or leave them at home.
My daughter work 7 days a week, and she work overtime, so it gonna benefit her. She go he put the if the law's going to affect. That's a long shot now. Everything we saying, y'all, it's a long shot. Trump got a lot of ideas, but they got to go through Congress. He just can't do what he want to do. Some things, but yeah, I mean, said woman like my daughter, she would be all right. I think she can take the child support money through the year and let the man have the income tax check. That's what I'm saying. Let him have it. It shouldn't bother.
But look what you just said. My daughter works 7 days a week. Who want to do that? She got children.
Hey, and then I can do
Hold
about
on,
it.
wait a minute. No, no,
That's what she
no.
signed up
Listen.
for.
No, wait a minute. I'm just only telling you. You want a real life. You want real life. I'm giving you real life. Real life is that you got a daughter that's a single parent. Being a single parent and having two children, and she working a night shift job, which means somebody else having to take care of the children. I don't care who it is. It could be the daddy, which it is. But I'm just saying, if he's not in the picture, and you saying, "Oh, well, my daughter works 7 days a week," who the heck want to work 7 days a week and leaving their daughters unattended to? What kind of relationships you gonna have with them? All they know is mama sleeping.
So who fault that is? Is my daughter fault
No, man.
or the man fault?
Let me ask you who fault that is. You tell me who fault that is.
It's her fault. Cause she could have did better, got her a better job situation. She could have got a better job. She made good money. She could have got a job 5 days a week, come to school, and upgraded herself, or started a business. So you ain't been to blame. I ain't not been blaming that man because this is with my daughter in. I'm
I'm
asking
not
you a
saying.
question. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not saying blaming anybody. I'm just giving you. I'm saying based on what you're saying, it's easy to throw that out there when you're not there. But your daughter is your person. Guys, you have a personal relationship with. Your views ought to change or be a little lenient because you say, "Hey, you know what? I'm watching my daughter do this." That's
I'm
what I
keeping it
said.
real. I'm keeping it real.
You can keep
Life.
you can keep it real, and a lot of
I love
people.
my daughter, but life is life. And I'm not been making no excuses. Benefit my daughter for her. She knows she got herself into her. So she had to pick her part. If she want the money through the year or she want an income tax check. I think my daughter, she's ahead with child support. She
Oh,
want her money at the end of the year. That's what I think
oh,
she'll do.
okay. Mm,
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you,
yeah,
the Parker came on, you did ask the question. You say you had a friend on child support,
yeah. A
a
female
female.
friend. Yeah.
I'm asking you, why when men got their kid, why they don't put y'all on child support? Tell me why. They got the same struggle you go. They work. They got to take off
I
their
don't you
job.
know what? I don't know.
Why?
She has shared her story, but I can't I don't remember like what she said. I don't know if she put herself up. I
No,
don't quite
I ain't talking about that friend. I'm talking
what.
about just women in general who men got kids by these women. Why they don't put their baby mama on child support? Why men
I
don't do
don't
it?
know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's what I'm
Or
trying to
why you women got so many excuses? Y'all got to take off your job. Man got to take off his job. He got to work every day. He got to do. Why he ain't put y'all on child support? Something missing
I
somewhere.
hold on. I just said I don't know but one person. See, that's what I'm telling you when you speaking your narrative. Again, you born on the other side of the fence, so it's easy for you to throw these narratives out there and you don't know what you're talking about.
No, but you kind of dreading on that. You said men,
No,
women
I
take
didn't. I
time with the
said that
kid.
was not even a thought. I said, Demetri, you know what? I never thought about being put on child support. I didn't. It wasn't a thought for me. It don't mean it's not a thought for
But say
somebody
I
else.
did it. If I would have did it to you, I wouldn't take your money. You had to give me nothing. I mean,
I'm
what?
not saying, hold on. I'm just saying, based on statistics, Demetrius, more men are on child support, and I stand to be correct because I didn't Google this, you all. In scenarios, is more men that is on child support than I know of women. I
Well,
only know that one lady, and that she's out of Philadelphia. I don't know anybody. Like I said, she could have put. Well, I take that back. I think Halle Berry's on child support for her child.
I think I might be wrong. I think Mary J. Blige on child support. She paid, yeah, she on child support too.
For a child
That
that ain't
man
even
got
heard.
that's her child, but the daddy
Mary
got
J. Blige don't have any children.
Mary J. Blige got no kid.
No.
You better do your Google.
Let
You better get the Google.
I'm
She
gonna
got about
Google it.
she got about 3 or 4 kids.
I don't think so.
Well, I Google it then. While you Google, I be talking. See y'all. You see what I'm saying? She don't know her facts. See, but Terry, I'm telling you, man. I was you. I pay the child support. If you on child support, tell your friend pay the money and get my money in a year, man. Take that money, man. Take that money, man. You can probably buy you a new car. No, not a new car. Put the money in some stock somewhere, make some money with it. Invest it somewhere, man. How many kids you got?
Mary J. Blige don't have any kids of her own, but she is a stepmother to her ex-husband's son, 3 children. That's what I thought. Exactly.
Oh man, I apologize.
Yeah,
I'm wrong.
okay.
But after it says she's on child support. Is she
She
on child
probably
support?
you know probably why? 'Cause she
Why?
probably adopted these children and not thinking, just glad to have a husband and got to pay, child support for them 3 children probably. That's probably why.
Uh, well, I'm just saying. I won't get you right. Hey, fellas, I'm talking to you and with me. I think it's a good thing. Both sides win. I think it's fair now. I think it's fair across the board. I mean, women, y'all probably don't think it's fair, but it is fair. I'm paying all that money. I need to get my money back at the end of the year. If you want the money in the year, don't put me on child support. Let me pay what I want to pay. But I was the man. I say it again. I already pay child support. Get my money in the year. I already pay. 'Cause you got a child that woman, you had a baby that woman, you need to get that woman for something now. You just can't expect her to do it herself. But give her some, make sure the kid, like my first child, I made sure that she had school clothes, winter, summer, trips she went on. I paid for that. I paid for the daycare. I paid everything. But it was my choice. I went on child support, but I did that. When Christmas time came up, I bought all the Christmas. So the woman came out good in my head. I think when I was on child support, that she came out good on it. And you came out good. I gave you all that money a month, but my mama kept the child. I could have been a nasty dog. You didn't raise the child. I didn't say nothing. I felt like my mama.
I purchased what he needed. Not one time
Yeah.
can your mom ever say what he went without. Not one time.
Oh, he had a daddy, daddy, mama, grandma,
No,
all
no. I'm not talking about you. I'm saying when if she said he needed something, if he said he needed something, what didn't he get it?
oh yeah.
Okay then. So when you saying that, you be mindful of what you're talking about. Because even in the times if I was falling short, the need still got met. So you better be careful when you talking when you blowing smoke over this way. You don't want the smoke, honey.
I'm not blowing it away. I'm trying to talk to
Just letting you
Terry and
know.
these men out there and these people on this podcast listening. All I'm saying, I like the new bill, what they're talking about allegedly gonna do, and I'm pulling for it. And y'all women, you can get mad all you want, but you can't have your cake and eat it too. And that's a true statement. Either you want your money, I'm gonna leave that thought with y'all women. Either you want your money at the end of the year, or you want it through the year. But you cannot have both. It's meant to be stopped. So take that little frown of y'all face. And one who's sticking the bird at me right now, call me the F word and M word, MF word. Hey, it is what it is. But hey, it's that. Like everybody got mad at Trump. He won the election. People, Kamala, everybody pulled. Whoever won, we got to adapt. I mean, adjust to it. Adjust to it. That's what I'm doing. I'm adjusting to everything around me right now. Everything gonna change in my life cause the new president, so I gotta adjust to what he do. What are we gonna do? That's what I'm gonna do. Go with the flow. Don't you agree, honey butt?
Whatever.
Well, look
It's
at
whatever.
I'm gonna close my thought this interior. We really don't know for a fact, Terry, that's what you asked us, but I just gave you my opinion if it did go into effect, how I felt about it, man. So, but I'm gonna keep looking. And then something ever come up, I get me and Andrew will send you an email and let you know, show you it's legal. I ain't gonna see you no bull job. We got no for a fact. It's the real deal. But we'll get back to you, man. But you're gonna be all right, Terry. Tell your friend, all the men in this podcast, and women. Everybody gonna be all right. Hey, it ain't no, it's fair now. It's gonna be fair across the board if it go in effect. And I love y'all. My honey bun, I think she getting the heated right now, y'all ladies. I'm gonna let her close it out because she feel y'all pain. I'm gonna let her close it out. But thank y'all for listening to the Lee podcast. I'm gonna step back, let honey bun have it. Do your thing, honey bun.
Listen, Terry, you're welcome to send another email if you find any literature to back up what you're saying. Like I told Demetrius when we discussed the letter, I told him, ahead of time, we don't follow along with what else. We try to research it a lot of times, and you all see I had to fact check him on the Mary J. Blige. I don't want people to listen to the podcast and get the wrong idea on things we said. Again, we are not licensed professionals. We are just giving our opinion. That's why it's
Whatever, I
called
got a
the
lot of
lead.
news. I got a lot of
Yeah,
news, y'all. So
yeah.
maybe some
So
blood stuff.
we are the Lee Life Experience podcast, and so we just giving you the Lee Life Experience perception of things. But stay abreast, you all. If you are wanting to know more information, you can go and check all the laws in there of everything that he's saying. Get you a good source. I know a lot of people anti-Trump. I know, a lot of people not for him, but one thing they have to report regardless, they have to report things that he is actually doing. They have their own perception of how they think it need to be, but stay connected to use something that's a trusted source to give you your information. It's been a lot happening in these last, within this last week, and again, be aware, stay abreast, go to your .gov websites to find out all your latest news. Because if it's on the news, then on the government website, then you can pretty much count it as true. But all these different YouTubers, influencers, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call them, be mindful of the things that you're saying and make sure you let them say allegedly, potentially, this is what they said. Don't go and spread the wrong thing and have somebody going off the deep end because they really don't know the valid information. Demetri, you have anything else before we go ahead and just end?
I just say, hey, everybody just adjust what's going to the new law. We're gonna be all right. Women, men, everybody, just adjust to the new law. That's all I got to say to them.
Yeah. Being able to have, I know a lot of times, especially when you at odds with the other parent, you can agree to disagree, and depending on how bad they have hurt you or the relationship in, is either to be bitter. But I hope with these things that's coming and this being a topic, you and the you and the parent, and Terry, I'm speaking specifically to you. You and the parent come together and being able to see what's the betterment of the child. You taking your financial support back. Is that helping you? But is it causing your child to be living in a way that's horrible? So look at what you're doing, and I feel like make you educated guess in saying, "Hey, you know what? I love my child enough that you care less about it." Because I know a man that was on child support. That man didn't care about paying his child support. He still got his children every other weekend. He still purchased things. He cared less about paying that child support. He paid it willingly. He didn't
Thank you.
even worry
Thank
about
you,
it.
Honey Bunch. Thank you. I know you feel it about me. Appreciate that.
Okay, but
Thank you.
you
Thank you.
so I'm just only saying it is some real men's out there who's saying this the least I can do because they was raised up in the child not being in. And then there's some bitter ones out there who would rather see that mom struggle even worse because they hate her so much and despise her so much. They care less about their child because they got so much anger and animosity. And moms, I'm not just gonna put it on the men's because moms, sometimes we be a little on 10. We need to pull it back. Not make our child suffer because we don't like the new woman in his life happen to be at my best friend, happen to be the school teacher, happen to be somebody that you might know, somebody who you feel like then elevated in life, and we're a little jealous and envy. So you just rearrange your thought process about that and being able to like, this is what I'm stuck with for 18 years. Or even if they go to college a little longer than that. But come to a happy medium and being able to talk out those things and being able to say, hey, if you're not going to pay the child support, what are you willing to do? And I know some people, they'll tell a lie. Demetrius and I made sure that I made it court dated. That I know Demetrius and I had made an agreement, verbal agreement, but I made sure it was on the docket because just in case he get crazy, I didn't want to have to be chasing him down trying to go get that child support money when he didn't renege. So even if him and I made a verbal contribution, and a verbal contract, and say, hey, well, Ange, I'm gonna keep my child support this month, if he was falling on hard times or whatever, then that'll be on me. But the moment the judge had even told him, the moment you late, what that man told you, Demetrius, the moment that you late, if I get a call that you didn't pay that child support, tell him so these
I
people
can't.
know it's
I
real
can't.
life.
I can't remember what he said, Honey Bunch.
Hey,
Cause that never was gonna be in my. My
no,
mind
I'm
not to
not
pay.
saying it. I said, what did he say, that judge? I just
What you
want you to
talking about? I
tell.
can't remember. I can't remember.
Okay, listen. He got selective memory just because that judge did tell him that. And he was like, the day that she called me and tell me that child support's not there, I'm letting you know that next business day. we looking for you. But I never had to do that. But I'm just saying, ladies, have it where you are protected. That I know you want to go off that man word, but just in case they don't do what they're supposed to do, have that stuff in writing with a court order that, hey, he's gonna pay X amount of dollars, and then if he, y'all see that, hey, it's the holiday, he had a short month of working, and you want to give him his child support money back or whatever, let that be. But cover yourself. Ladies, cover yourself. I was young and I, made that impulse decision. But that's one thing I'm glad I learned. I covered myself. I had them to put it in the on the docket. And when they put it on the docket, sweetheart, this is gonna stand up in court. Not what y'all said on the telephone, what you said and what happened in that courtroom. So be very mindful. And I know some people, they'll rather cut off the relationship. They'll give all their right up to the child just so you won't get nothing from them. They want nothing to do with you. They want nothing to do with the child. And I, Demetri, you and I know a man that did that. He gave up all his rights for that child just so he wouldn't be bothered. He hated that mom that much. He walked out his child life, but he got him a whole.
Can I ask something real quick?
Yeah.
Before we get off, I mean, my $100 getting y'all women all that good advice, and she telling y'all the truth. And I love what you're saying, but I didn't tell the men something too. Look at man, y'all is on child support, and the law do good fake. Go to the health department where you gotta go. Get your baby social security number. Make sure you get the social security number. Have it, cause you the daddy, you can get it. So make sure you go get that. That's all I want to say. But now you go ahead. I'm through. Now you can go and close it out. I'm done. I just want to add that in there.
That was so necessary. You see that? That was
Yeah, I had to slide it in there because you
that,
get one of the good advice. I didn't get
that, ladies, that's what I'm saying about being petty. And I'm just letting you know now, me with an older mind, if I had a small child and Demetrius was acting like this, baby, we'll be in that courtroom so quick. And I would make sure, and I would tell them people. And ladies, let me tell you something. Those of you with the good jobs, and you know how they do it, don't you? You better take your paycheck stub up there. You don't have no OT on it. Cause I'm telling you, these judges, they stick with the men's now. Some of them. So listen, that's my tad bit. I'm not gonna get too personal in here, cause you already can see how I can go. I can go on 10, cause I remember when Demetrius and I was sitting on that table, he waving by, so I got to go ahead and cut it off. But you all, Demetrius and I, we on good terms. I just certain subjects it take me back to when we was in that courtroom. But anyway, you all, this is the Lead Life Experience Podcast. And don't forget, if you like this particular topic, or if you would like to hear a new topic, don't forget to get your topics heard or being able to create dialogue. You want to like, share, comment, and subscribe to all on the YouTube channel and all your podcast platforms. And you want to text us at 833-370-1608. Put relationships without an S in the comment. The Lead Life Experience Podcast.
Hi everyone, I hope you have enjoyed the episode so far. You are here with the Lead Life Experiences. And remember, if you want to get your topics discussed or get our opinion or our perspective, join us text us at 833-370-1608 and put relationships in the comment.